They called him the man who lit up the world. But how did he do it? By uncovering secrets of electricity that no one thought possible. He harnessed incredible forces of nature, but not without risk. The government seized his inventions from him and erased him from history. This is the forgotten genius inventor the world erased. Nikola Tesla was born in modern-day Croatia in 1856. Even as a child, he was struck by lightning, literally. Tesla patented over 300 inventions in his lifetime, some of which were truly radical. His vision was to use radio waves to send messages and even power devices from miles away. But there was a problem. Radio waves disappear after about a mile or two. So Tesla created a network of towers to amplify them, allowing communication around the entire planet. They knew how much power he possessed and feared what else he might invent. There are many theories. Some say they stole his designs to win the war, while others believe he was simply too dangerous to be allowed to live. After his death, his lab was demolished and his inventions lost forever. Or were they? During World War II, he predicted the Germans would try to invade New York using death rays. Tesla warned the U.S. government this was possible for every mind they silenced. We tell the story. Subscribe to History Rewritten. Internet users were searching for clues about the missing Tesla. That's when they uncovered an old box containing hundreds of his patents. Among these were plans for a wireless energy system, which some believe is proof of free energy. Since then, Tesla has become a sort of folk hero, inspiring memes and attracting fans from all around the world. The Society of Explorers and Scientists has dedicated itself to unearthing Tesla's lost inventions. They believe the true extent of his discoveries have been suppressed and hidden from public knowledge. But they refused to listen. Then the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. He pioneered concepts that seemed impossible at the time and laid the groundwork for many technologies we use today. One thing is for sure, this brilliant inventor will never be forgotten. He changed the course of history, and his legacy lives on through the wonders he created. He left us with blueprints and notes that continue to inspire engineers and scientists today. Some of his inventions failed, but others were decades ahead of their time. If it hadn't been for his genius, the world would be a very different place. When the United States entered the war, Tesla's warnings were proven true. It was discovered that German scientists were indeed developing powerful weapons of war, including the V-1 and V-2 rockets. But he became too big to ignore. The New York Times wrote about his death. The direct current which Mr. Edison introduced is giving way to the alternating current, which bears Mr. Tesla's name. In every technical school where electricity is taught, his name is held in honor. Nikola Tesla remains a legend, a man who dared to dream big and change the world. Despite the challenges he faced, he never gave up on his inventions, and his contributions to science and technology continue to inspire people around the world. This cemented Tesla's reputation as a misunderstood genius, a man ahead of his time. To make this possible, he built Wardenclyffe, a 6-story laboratory near New York City. Here he conducted experiments with electrical engineering and developed new theories. And here he also built his wireless transmitter. It was over 50 feet tall, supported by 4 giant metal arms. It dwarfed the Eiffel Tower and was the tallest structure in the world. From here, he beamed radio waves to nearby towns, powering lights and appliances in homes and businesses. This proved his concept worked, but soon his success was cut short. One of the most controversial was the deadly death ray, causing several $1 million worth of damage. Tesla escaped unharmed, but now he was a wanted man. Everyone suspected foul play, believing Tesla had accidentally set his own lab on fire. However, the evidence pointed to sabotage. Someone had tampered with the controls, deliberately overloading the system. Tesla searched for answers, but no one knew who was behind it. Fearing the worst, he fled New York for Hollywood, where he lived out the remainder of his days. In 1926, Tesla claimed to have invented a weapon of war capable of destroying enemy planes and ships from miles away. While conspiracy theorists believe it was a real invention, many experts say it was just a publicity stunt or impossible to exist given the technology at the time. Either way, the claims attracted the attention of the U.S. military. They funded Tesla to further develop the idea, but never accepted it into service. Some believe the military stole his death ray design and used it to create their own weapons. And since then, the truth has been lost to history. And from this, he experienced visions that inspired his future inventions. At age 20, His father died, and his mother could no longer afford school fees. So Tesla found work at an electric company. There he met his hero, Thomas Edison, whose work he admired greatly. In 1884, Tesla immigrated to the United States and sent a letter to Edison asking for a job. However, when he arrived, it wasn't the hero's welcome he'd hoped for. Instead, he spent the next few years performing menial tasks while perfecting his inventions at night. Finally, he built a small induction motor, which he presented to Edison. Not impressed, Edison offered him a partnership, but only if he signed a non-disclosure agreement. It would limit what he could do in the future and didn't agree. So Edison continued to buy Tesla's inventions outright, all the while learning about and stealing his ideas. Determined to make something Edison couldn't take, Tesla began designing a wireless system to deliver energy across the globe. This would require massive amounts of power, so he created the Tesla coil, a device that could create high voltage, high-frequency alternating current. This discovery alone made him famous overnight. The New York Times wrote, "Professor Tesla has demonstrated that he can produce a continuous electric current of high tension by means of apparatus known as a Tesla coil." Soon enough, people were talking about the wonders of electricity and how Tesla was powering cities around the world. But powering cities was just the beginning. Another invention that went unknown was Tesla's wireless communication system. While working late one night, sparks from the transmitter ignited a fire in the lab. The blaze quickly spread to the surrounding area. By now, Tesla had become a threat to the government. So why did the government silence him? Flash forward to the 1990s. It's hard to know what to believe, but what is certain is that Tesla changed the world. So what really happened to Tesla's inventions? Were they lost to history, or are they still out there waiting to be discovered? In the end, they tried to silence him. Thanks for watching.